Welcome to the Industrial Talk Podcast with Scott McKenzie. Scott is a passionate industry professional dedicated to transferring cutting-edge, industry-focused innovations and trends while highlighting the men and women who keep the world moving. So put on your hard hat, grab your work boots, and let's go.
All right, once again, thank you very much for joining Industrial Talk, and thank you for your continued support of a platform that is dedicated to you, industrial professionals all around the world. You are bold, brave, you dare greatly. You innovate, you collaborate. You solve problems, and therefore you are making the world a better place. We thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for what you do. We are broadcasting on site, IoT Solutions World Congress, here in Barcelona, Spain, and it is a wonderful event, and it has incredible professionals who are all focused on solving problems and really just collaborating and innovating. And then you need to be here. It's just one of those events that you need to put on your calendar for next year. If you're not here, you need to be here now. This is where all the cool kids hang out. We are here in Barcelona. All right, in the hot seat. Speaking of great professionals, we have Andreas and Maria. Interact? Is that the company?
Integra.
Say that again.
Integra.
Yeah.
Integra.
Okay, good. And we're going to be talking, okay, this is going to blow your mind, going to be talking about smart ski resorts. Yes, that's what I did say. All right, let's get cracking. You guys having a good conference? Good conference?
Good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Very good, man. I like that.
Amazing.
Yeah. You guys have, I met them, I think, last year.
Yeah.
And you had a smart vehicle last year.
Yes.
Now you have and their booth has a smart gondola, which I have no idea what that looks. But there's a gondola in their booth, so which is pretty dark, and it does capture the eyes. Do you have that gondola just sort of hanging around your office?
Well, it was tricky to bring you here.
Yes.
Because I'm just like, wow, geez, got a gondola. All right, before we get into the conversation, I'm going to start with you, Maria. Give us a little background on who you are.
Okay. I was for 4 years like a project manager in IoT department in Integra. Now I'm data service specialist, and I make projects with AI, different systems with IoT and connected products. I'm industrial design engineer, and this is my background.
And you can tell that she's cool because she has those glasses on. The same with Andreas. You have cool glasses on. They're from the future.
Yeah.
All right. Give us a little background, Andreas.
Well, I'm Andres Mallada. I'm from Integra, and I'm the technical lead project manager right now in the IoT area within Integra. And also I'm telecommunications engineer.
Very good, man. All right. The elephant in the room is, what is a smart, this is going to you, Andres, what is a smart ski resort?
Well, in a huge aspect is to connect every part of the ski resort. It's not just to ski in the valley, it's also restaurants, hotels, it's a resort itself. So you have the industrial part. A ski resort is like an industry without ceiling, okay, because it's on a hostile environment also. But also you have all the part of people counting, smart facilities. It's the whole stance you can see here. Its solution of it can fit on a ski resort because there are so many verticals just in one place.
Maria, does this smart technology help enhance the experience for the skier?
The user experience, yes. Because if you know how many people is in the gondola, for example, you can change the speed of the gondola, or you can now get efficiency, or if you know the number of people, you can get a good experience for the ski users.
Does this smart solution sort of stretch into outside of the user, but the food, the lodging, all of the stuff, and just make it more efficient, Andres?
Yeah, that's the point here. So what you want to do here is to have insights, not data. You need insight. For that, you need to monitor each variable, each magnitude of the ski resort. And for example, as Maria said, if I know how much people is waiting for a gondola, and I see that the gondola is X speed, but no people is waiting, why I'm moving that gondola? I could stop it and wait for the next 5 people, and in that way you can be much efficient. Also, if you monitor the heating, you are in a freeze space. People must be comfortable, but if in the room there is no people, why I'm heating up that room? So that's that kind of decisions. If you don't have all digitalized and you don't have an integral platform in order to see all the KPIs and all the stuff, it's impossible to be efficient.
So, I was just going to say, so it stretches way beyond just the user experience.
Yeah.
It is the organization, the company, making them more efficient, being able to sort of deploy the resources that are necessary at the right time. So to optimize it, right?
And it's sustainability, because if you get, for example, the energy, you are more efficiency. It's really important because the ski resort is in a natural environment, and if you reduce the energy or different parameters, you make more sustainable, and you reduce the impact to the environmental, and this is important in this world.
No, those are really interesting points. I find that I would imagine this is a great opportunity for your organization, because I'm sure as I'm bald, that this has not sort of been thought about from a ski resort. It's very seasonal, right? So you make doing this and having these conversations with the owners of the ski resorts, I would imagine it's an interesting conversation.
Yeah, of course. Because obviously you need to work in summer, not in winter, because this high demands there. And also the point here is that wired all sensors is kind of impossible. Kilometers and kilometers of wild valleys, you need some kind of wireless technology. In this case, we deploy LoRaWAN networks in the whole valley. So just with a few gateways, we can cover all the ski resorts. And in that way, people can place the organization. Okay, they can measure some kind of variables of the engines, temperatures, performance of the systems, but also imagine, for example, SOS buttons. Okay, I don't have cellular coverage when I'm in a ski, but on a ski field. But if I have a SOS button with the whole infrastructure that is already deployed for the organization, users can be safe. I can press a button if I have a problem, and all the infrastructure is already deployed.
Because they work in the summer, and wintertime is a busy time. You're not going to get their attention in the wintertime, rightly so. They're doing what they need to do. Maria, how quickly can we deploy sort of a smart solution in the summertime? How sort of take us through that and saying, okay, we're going to be able to deploy a certain percentage so that next season it'll start to. How do we put that?
How? On how many months, or what do you? What do you think? In 3 or 4 months, it's okay, because we in first time we take the gateway and deploy the LoRaWAN network, and later we measure the signal, the coverage, and make like a heat map of the coverage in the ski resort. I think it's the first month, more or less, and later we select with the ski resort direction the sensors. If they prefer for make the energy or water or number of people, we select the sensor and we install in different points of the. I think in 3 or 4 months, it's okay to one ski resort.
You have it in one ski resort, or is this a new project?
No. The first we had the project in Formigal, in the first ski resort.
So the POC was in just a ski station, but the idea is to escalate to the whole ski station of the organization. Once they have validated the technology and they have saved, I guess it was 30% of energy.
That's what I was going to get to. Sort of what's sort of the real, real numbers of being able to save and make more efficient or whatever the key performance indicators are.
So here the organization told us yesterday that the project was already installed and working on December, okay, because we did some kind of final tunings and so on. But from December to March, April, that was the ski season, they saved, just with the few sensors they have now, they saved 30% from in comparison with the last year in energy, because for those kind of KPIs that I told you before. So they know how much people were waiting in the gondola. If there is no people, they can slow it down. If it is slowing down, it consumes less energy. So that kind of decisions are the ones that count on the final KPIs.
Maria, and this is the final question. Let me ask you this. In the gondola queue use case, if you install the right devices, I would imagine it's before devices, it's manual. It's like, I'm down at the bottom, there's a big queue, can you speed it up? They're on the radio, speed up the thing and slow it down. There's not much, slow it down, that type of thing. Very manual type of communication. These devices would automatically begin to say, okay, I sense a queue, let's speed it up. Let's just sort of make it seamless in that sense that the user doesn't even notice. It's just like, I'm back on there. Come on, doing it. It's great.
Yeah, I think the user love technology because now the user are young people and say, okay, here is a camera. It's because for example, the sensor for counting people is a camera with in artificial intelligence is a camera, and I say the user experience is cool because you say, okay, it's a intelligent smart ski resort.
Yeah.
And
so
what do you
the
think?
point here and what the question was related. This is just about regulation. So people who manage the ski gondolas are known as a driver because it's a transport. So it has a driver, like a bus.
Yeah.
And that's the point that technology could not be automated. So you cannot slow down automatically based on people because if there is, by regulation, there is a people who needs to be there, moving, stopping, and controlling the gondola.
Yeah.
This is just about regulation, not about technology. That sometimes one step the other, and that thing. Well, I guess that is going to get more and more continuity. But that's the point.
I'll be the first. I'm all into something smart, and I'm a guy that is me, who typically is impatient. I like it. I'm all in. I like what you guys are doing. So with that said, how do people get a hold of you, Andre?
Sorry?
How do people get a hold of you? If they want to know more about your smart solution,
they can reach us on the Integra webpage, integrainnovation.com. They can reach us by LinkedIn or whenever. We will feel free to reach us, and we will let you know.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Good, Maria?
Same for me, and go to IoT Technology, I think is the best one.
We're going to have all the contact information for these two incredible professionals. I love the smart world that we're living in, and it's going to get better and better and more efficient, and people that are impatient like me, you will like it. You will like it most definitely. All right, we're broadcasting from IoT Solutions World Congress. Barcelona, Spain is the location. You need to put this on your calendar for next year. I keep saying that. You need to. You will not be disappointed. You get to meet great people like Andreas and Maria. You just will. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up on the other side. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
You're listening to the Industrial Talk Podcast Network.
Well, that was a smart conversation. Smart city, smart ski resort, smart people. advocating for those smart solutions being applied to, like I said, cities. It's and a ski resort, making the experience better. That's what I like. Yeah, for a guy that's impatient, as I alluded to in the conversation, I like the smart stuff. You should like the smart stuff. You should reach out to Andres and Maria. Integra is the company, Integra. And all the contact information will be out on Industrial Talk. It's all there. Reach out. Industrial Talk is here for you. It is a platform that celebrates industry professionals. You need to you need to succeed and amplify your voice. That's what we're here for. Be bold. Be brave. Derek Greatly, thank you for your continued support. Hang out with these two incredible professionals. Change the world. We're going to have another great conversation shortly, so stay tuned.